Hi everybody, it's Yazzie here. So we're going to go ahead and get a reading for you this evening, but first we'll do what we normally do and then we'll get into it, okay? I banish and remove all negativity, negative energies, negative entities, jealousy, envy, anger, anguish, aggression, and greed, for they are not invited nor are they welcome within this message, and I ask and invite in the gods and goddesses, archangels, guardian angels, deities, entities, spirits, spiritual team, spiritual guides, ancestors, ascended masters, our higher selves, and the universe to be present, and I ask that they all please purify and cleanse the stones, rocks, crystals, cards, bracelets, and myself, so that the message comes through clearly and with clarity for the collective this evening. Please and thank you. So I did get one channeled message, and it was this. Belief is everything. And when you have belief, you have everything. Because when you believe in yourself and what you can do, it takes you very far. So does hope, so does faith, so does trust. But you can have all of those things, and if you don't have belief with that, then it's not all together, is it? Something about having belief seems to change all of that, and it changes everything. Okay? Also, if something in my messages or if my entire message does not resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. That just means that it's not your message, okay? 144 as I say that. But that was the channeled message, and we're going to go ahead and get into the cards, but let me go ahead and shuffle them up here. Excuse me. But we're going to get a general message. We're going to see what you need to know most is what we'll get. What do you need to know most? What does the collective need to know most as far as the message goes? And we're going to use both the 211 and 212 as I say this. We're going to use the Antique Anatomy Tarot and the Traditional Tarot. We'll shuffle this up. Did I not shuffle that one up? No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. Which one are we using first? We're going to use the traditional first. Let me just shuffle this one up. All right. Traditional tarot it is 2, 3, 4, as I notice. All right. So, what does the collective need to know most this evening? What do we need to know? What do we need to know most? They're a little slippery, so sorry. I apologize. Excuse me. Let me adjust myself. Oh. Try again. They're getting all slippery all over the place. It's okay, though. What does the collective... Oh, there we go. Okay. The first two cards are the King of Swords and the Magician is here. Okay. Can I get one more to start with? And then we'll go from there. Start with these two. Okay. And the Lovers, or I'm sorry, not the Lovers. Wow, 2 of Cups, 3 through 3 as I say that, is at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why the Lovers came out. Something about lovers, I guess. But what's going on with this King of Swords and the Magician? I know usually with the Antique Anatomy Tarot, we have the King of Blades coming out a lot. Is it the same one? Yep. All right. What does he want to say? 3, 5, 4 as I say that. What does this King of Swords want to say again? Manifesting your dreams. 404 as I say that. So this King of Swords is manifesting their dreams, and because of the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it seems to be dreams with you. You may be having some interesting or vivid dreams, possibly. They may be coming to talk with you, even though they were cut off before. Because I remember in one of my last messages, I said something about how the King of Swords or King of Blades was cut off. It's different now, is what I just heard. Okay. What's so different about it this time? Everything came crashing down on them last time we talked about this. And if you don't know about that reading, I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's okay. It's on there. 4, 5, 6. Just know that it's there. All right. I'll have to find it. but it's a little bit, it's not too far back. It's really not. Oh, Antique Anatomy. Sorry. They want me to use the Antique Anatomy for this 511. So what changed? Things are different now. What happened? Because last time they were cut off very harshly by the universe. And they were not allowed to come through. What has changed? And the fact that they're now allowed to. What did they do? What did they do? Oh, okay. That one flipped out. Just, what is this? It's the 5 of coins, but it came out reversed. It flipped reversed. Because this is when it looks like upright. It came out like this, reversed. The hardships are over, is what I just heard. 555 as I say that. They did it, is what I heard. What did they do? What did they do? What did they do? They believed in themselves, is what I said, or what I heard in 611 as I see and say that. Oh my goodness, I'm getting all tongue-tied. Sorry about that. I just heard throat chakra blockage, so you might be getting your throat chakra blocked a bit on what you're saying, and possibly your third eye and crown on what you're thinking. More so the third eye. Okay, so they have belief in themselves now. Oh, here we go. We got 3 out of this one. Let me see what they are. We have the Hierophant at the bottom. They've gained new insight and wisdom with the Hierophant there, because that's one of someone where you're seeking advice. Yes, it is commitment in certain aspects of it, but it's also like you're looking for someone who is a mentor. You're seeking out someone. So they've seeked out some advice. We have the 3 of Blades. We have the 7 of Rods, which is traditionally the 7 of Wands. And then we have the 6 of Rods, which is the 6 of Wands. And then, of course, the 3 of Blades is here. But can we talk about, well, we already have that. The hardships are over with the 5 of coins in reverse, and they believe in themselves. But why is the 3 of Blades, the 7 of Rods, and the 6 of Rods here? What's going on with this? They stood up against the heartbreak. They made the necessary changes, and that's why they're allowed. But they still have work to do. I just heard their access is limited. 808 as I say that. So they're limited, 811, by the universe. So they have some, but not all. And they had better use it wisely. So they're still being monitored by the universe to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to, but it's limited. But it seems that with the Hierophant, it seems that they've gone out and sought some wisdom, which they're standing their ground in, and it's bringing in, they've received the victory is what I heard. So last time when I read about them, they were trying to leave, so it could be that they did actually leave whomever they were being surrounded by, and things have changed for them, because this was one where the connection was extremely relevant, is what I had said multiple times before. So, because in the Antique Anatomy, they were coming out as the King of Blades, which again, 909 and 911 is the King of Swords in the traditional. So they were cut off for quite some time, and in their time of being cut off, they focused really hard on the changes that they needed to make. So the wisdom and knowledge that they were seeking, that they had gained, was from the universe. So they're working with now the universe to make these changes. They're doing what they're supposed to be. They finally caved in, but not in a bad way. It's not something where it's like awful for them. It's a good thing. This is something that needed to happen. Okay. We're going to go back to the traditional tarot, they said. Okay, okay. What else do we need to know about this? What else are we wanting to say? What are we wanting to say here? Ooh. Okay, hold on. I think I had like 3 cards. We have the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck for the traditional. Is it sideways? Yes, these are sideways. And this one, okay, we have the Page of Wands here, 1032. And then sideways, we have the Hanged Man, we have the Moon, and we also have the 9 of Pentacles here. So these came out sideways. So this is shared energy here. You're seeing things a bit more from their perspective with the Hanged Man. Their higher self and your higher self are talking things out, because again, their access is limited. 1111, as I say that. So you're talking about this 9 of Pentacles kind of lifestyle. So like you're trying to get into the works, 1123, of how this is all going to happen and manifest. Like whether you choose to move forward with this person or not in the 3D is entirely up to you, but your 5D self and them, because of the fact that it is a contractual thing, and because they didn't hold their end of the contract, 1144, but you did, you get to move forward a little bit faster, but now they're starting to catch up. You're giving them insight as well, which is why the Page of Wands is here. You're fueling 1203, you're fueling their enthusiasm. You're fueling them to make these changes. Aside from, of course, the universe, but there's talks in the works as far as that goes in the 5D. So you may not be talking in 3D, but things are happening, which may be why you might energetically feel some differences. You may feel tired. Tired is the word I'm getting. Like you feel like you've slept, but you wake up exhausted. And it's not because you're not getting the sleep. It's just that energetically there's a lot going on, especially when it comes to this. There's a lot of other things going on, and if you haven't seen my other readings, if you read all of those or watch all of those, you'll understand there's a lot going on. But this one has been the most active out of all of them. And then with the 9 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, they're tired of being seen as the victim. So it could be that people around them, even though like they would be doing what they're supposed to with the people in their life, people would belittle them is the word I'm getting. And they're tired of it. They do all this work, they've done all these things for all these other people in their life, and they know that they have more worth and value than those people are perceiving them as, and it's frustrating them. And it makes sense. That would be extremely frustrating when you're being belittled and devalued by those around you. However, as the universe is chiming in very heavily on this, that was also the choice they made by sticking with these people. So there's 2 sides to that. But they're changing. They're moving. A couple more from the Antique Anatomy, and that'll be it, is what I heard. So, what else do we need to know about this? Potential outcome, huh? All right, let's go for it. What's the potential outcome then? Since now things have changed very quickly, actually. This person, they want it. The King of Blades, King of Swords, they want this. Just as much, it seems, as that King of Coins yesterday. The Page of Cups has disappeared, though. I'm a little concerned. Maybe not concerned is the word, but I'm wondering what's going on with that, because they were here too for a bit. All right, we got 3 cards here. As I say that, guess who's on the bottom of the deck? The King of Coins. What are you doing here? What do you want? Okay, but in regards to the King of Swords, with that, and or King of Blades, again, from the Antique Anatomy, we have the 8 of Coins, we have the 4 of Elixirs, and we have the 4 of Blades. So let me show that to you. So I do notice that with the 8 of Coins, there's mirrored energy. It's mirrored from up, down, and from, what did I say, up, down, and down, up, from one end to the other. Sorry, I'm all trying to show it to you. And then we have this 4 of Elixirs here, which on these, it has some interesting words, like cyanide, morphine, things like that. So, and then we have the 4 of Blades. They're in deep thinking, and I heard it just like that. So while they are working, they're working very much internally, which is why the 8 of Coins is here. But there's still a little bit of regret, not as much as before, because now they're understanding a lot more as they've gained that insight and wisdom. But with the 4 of Cups, there's still some things that they need to see. There's still some things that they need to address and acknowledge, and not block it out, is what I just heard. And they need to lean a bit more on the universe and not so much on you. Because what happens is that when they lean on you and when they start getting onto your energy, it starts messing things up with all the progress that's being made, and it starts tampering with what's supposed to be happening. So they need to rest more with the universe and not so much with you. Because, well, yes, they can talk with you, they can have a little bit of discussions, but they have limits put onto them by the universe, and they have to follow those. Because if not, the universe can up those limits however it sees fit. But at least they're seeing it, and they're actually doing it. Because before, they were very much on the opposite end of things. They were not in the working end of it, but now that everything, as I said in my previous reading for them, crashed down on them, and everything, all the realization, all the clarity has been slammed into them, I guess is the word that's coming through. They're doing it. They're going through it. They're pushing through these obstacles in such a way where they're not just what's the word I'm looking for? They're not just trying to rush through them. They're actually taking the time to acknowledge what's going on, what's happening, understanding it, absorbing it, not just like, oh, I see it, and then, like that, they're actually absorbing it as far as that goes. Okay, that is it. As the universe says, that's it, no more. No more. But I hope that this message brought you clarity and helped you to understand what's going on. But I do want to thank you all again for joining me and watching, and for all of your support. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can go ahead and visit my Ko-Fi page. Some of my profiles, it's pinned, and on other profiles, it's a link in bio. But thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.